Hi everyone. This is gonna be not a book review, but more like a little chat about mental health. Um, for starters, I'll just start out with a little tidbit. Um, if you didn't know already, I had the last 2 summers surgery done on both my feet. Last summer my left foot, and this summer my right foot. It made me really depressed. After I had the surgery, I got really depressed. So like last summer, I got really depressed because I couldn't work out because of my surgery. I was out for 3 months straight. Basically, I couldn't do anything, and I was losing all my muscle, and I couldn't work out. So I wasn't as fit as I'm used to being, and it really got to me. And I couldn't. I just. I don't know. It just took a lot away from me. I couldn't, hang out with friends like I used to. I'm used to bringing my brother to go do fun things, especially during the summer, and I couldn't do that because I couldn't drive, and I was like for the first couple weeks, wasn't supposed to leave the house really because I had to keep my foot elevated for like 45 minutes out of every hour. But like the rest of the summer, I could have gotten out of the house more, and I just didn't. Like I don't know. I couldn't drive anywhere, but I got really depressed, and I stayed inside, and I just dealt with the depression on my own, and I didn't really reach out for a while, and it was just really tough. And this summer, I got kind of depressed too. Well, more than kind of, but I just struggled a lot, and that's one of the reasons I'm not going to New York this fall, was because there was just so much that I had to do, with, finding a place to live, and, finding the right student loans for myself for the semester, because it's expensive to move to New York City, if you didn't know. And I just wasn't in the right headspace, like, to do any of that. Like, I tried over and over again to, look up, the right student loans, or look up on, for a place to live, and, what that meant, what that was gonna mean. But I just couldn't follow through, I guess. I just couldn't do it. I don't know, I just wasn't in the right headspace, and I'm a really independent person, and instead of reaching out for help with these kind of things, I was pushing people away who were like offering help for this kind of stuff, or I wasn't reaching out to the right people. And I finally did, but it was too late, and so that's why I'm not going to New York, one of the main reasons. And then a couple other things happened. That's not what this video is about. And but one of the biggest things I've struggled with throughout my life is, especially the last 2 summers, which just made like the depression worse, was, do I deserve to feel like this? Is this valid for me to feel like this? Because I was comparing my struggles to other people's struggles, and I was like, is this really, like, do I even deserve to feel like this? And, I deserve to feel like that. My feelings were valid. Like, what was happening to me was happening to me. And I just think that a lot of people, feel the same way, and, they never reach out for help because they don't think that they, have the, right to feel the way they do. And I'm telling you, you have the right to feel the way you do. And there's just like this huge stigma around mental health, and, people, try to talk more and more about it every day to like erase the stigma and decrease the stigma around it. But I still feel like there's, a stigma around it. And let me just tell you, you are valid in the way you feel. I promise you, you deserve to feel the way you feel. You are valid. And reach out for help. Because I am a super independent person myself, and it's really hard for me to reach out for help because like for my whole life I've just tried to do everything by myself, and I've had to do some of the things a lot of times just by myself. So I just grew to be like that. But it's okay to reach out for help every now and then, especially with big things like your mental health, because that's serious. Like, that's your life, So you are valid, and reach out for help if you can. And I know that there's like a stigma around like talking to therapists too. I've never liked it, but there's coming up with so many new ways to do like that. There are like apps now where you can like talk to a therapist online. Like, you don't have to do it face to face, which has like always been a thing to me. Is like, I don't know, it's hard to talk to people about your stuff. And I want to say a big thank you to Bob Morley. Some of you may not know him, but he's an actor on The 100. But he posts all the time about mental health and all that, like about his own struggles that he deals with in the past and like still today. And it definitely, I wouldn't have been able to make this video without him. He inspired me to make this video because I started reading some of the stuff that he goes through, and I was like thinking, I was like, wow, like me and him are going through some of the same stuff, like, and like it was just crazy to me. And I was like, because he's helped me, a couple of occasions to just say that it's okay, the way that you're feeling, it's okay. And a lot of times that has just helped me, get through like the day, when I felt like I just didn't know how. So thanks to Bob Morley for inspiring me. And again, I'm just gonna reiterate, you are valid, your feelings are valid, and reach out for help if you can to your parents if they're there for you, your friends. My best friend, I would not have been able to go through the summer without her. She like got me out of the house. She, even when she was the busiest person in the world, she made sure to give like a couple of minutes for me to take me out to get like ice cream even. So just reach out if you can. And if not, if you don't feel like you can reach out to the people personally in your life, I am here. Like, I'm always here. I will help out. You can talk to me. I can be a great listener. I can help you get through what you're going through maybe. But if not, I can listen. I can point you in the right direction. Whatever you need, I can be there for you. I promise. So I'm going to close out the video by saying something that Bob Morley says. Be well, be kind.